Have you ever faced in a difficult situation that you have work or you have to go outside? It is urgent, but you cannot. The problem is that outside there, a heavy rainfall is occurring. Do you have faced like this? I think many times we face this type of situation. Today, I have started a new stories. It is totally different, not like my earlier storytelling. Because today I will not share any story. I am going to share my thought, my opinion, and my personal belief on rainy day or rainfall. Because for last 4 or 5 days it is continuously raining in the southern part of the country, you may say, especially in Chattogram area. Different part of this region has experienced flash flood. Do you know what is flash flood? In Bangladesh, flash flood is not a very common scenario, but it in few days for long and heavy rain, Bangladesh also experiencing such flash flood. Then what is flash flood? You know, flash. We do flash water when we complete our morning work, emergency work, like we went to washroom. In common, we do flash. Flash means something all on a sudden. So flash flood is saying a flood that occurred within a few days or short time, that is flash flood. If huge water flow in an area within short time, that is flash flood. Even in some countries, flash flood occur within few hours. But in Bangladesh, this context is different. Flash flood is occurred definitely in within few time, but not as that much fast. Within 2 days, rain or heavy rain and water coming from the upside of the river, flash flood occur in this region, and the severity is so big that almost 20 people died. Can you imagine? Due to a flood, this huge number of people died. In Bangladesh, this rarely happen due to the heavy rain and the flood. The HSC exam halted in this region. People are suffering a lot. Government is trying to help them. Some NGOs is trying to reach them and figure out how can they help. They're trying to rescue people. They are giving food. trying to move them to the shelter. In some areas, water gone up to the ceiling, a roof slab. Many of you or every Bangladeshi know that the house in this area is made of tin or bamboo, and the shed is always, most of the cases, always made of tin, corrugated tin. So the water reach to that room. People usually have babies in their house, cattle in their house. They are suffering a lot, taking going to the safe place. They are taking place in the shelter. But you know, shelter built in this area, definitely they designed it, but when lots of people gather in a place, it become less livable. Sometimes they face shortage of electricity, when flood occur, electricity supply disrupted, because if any cable detach from the line and come closer to the water or in touch with the water, may disaster, severe disaster may occur. So the first thing like this, people are trying to help, but when you are in a comfort zone, you can't imagine their problem. If you go to them, live with them, that time you can imagine or realize the problem. In my village, there was no heavy rainfall or especially heavy flood occur. In my lifetime, I once experienced a flood in 1989. That is the single time I faced flood, and the flood water reached close to my house, just one plot away from my house. That is the maximum flood I experienced in my life. But I heard that when I was just born, that time nationwide heavy flood occurred and water reached almost below or beneath to our cot. That time people suffer a lot, but my grandfather house was built on a upland, so they reached there. After that, government built different dam in different area, and currently we don't face the flood. But my auntie's house is far away from the city. The area is called Golabari. These areas people usually face severe flood. When I was around 25, 15 years old, I used to go to experience them. Usually not experience. People who don't live in flood. Flood is fun to them. And I went there just to experience the flood. You know, that time as a young boy, I don't have any knowledge about their suffering. I make fun of playing into the flood water. I found people are moving on a boat. They are waiting there, going from one place to another, and that time I feel that they're so happy. They're using boat. They're going through the water. When you are in the boat in the middle of the flood, you found everywhere is water and water. It looked fun to me, but in reality, the people face this. It's not the fun for them. They struggle for their life at the later stage of my life when I start realizing this thought that it was not their fun. They were struggling. They are surviving in this difficult situation. So the point was fun gone away. When now I get the news in Facebook, social media, or on TV, that time I realize the pain of them. People don't have food. They're all food destroyed. They look forward for the other people help. Some people stay on their roof. Some people go from one place to another using a locally made or banana tree. With a banana tree, it is called vela. They use a bamboo stick to propel that vela. If in any house, if there a baby, newborn baby, you can't even imagine how difficulties they face. In the city, when a boy or child born, they got premium or good quality medical facilities. But in this region, people usually give birth by their own. Like there are local people who help them, and at this stage, when flood break out, people cannot live with or within a healthy situation. So at that point, they suffer a lot. The NGO, the government work there. They try to help them, but in some cases, they cannot reach there. Last few days ago, I was reading a book, Ashar Joy. It was about the Brak and the Fazli Hassan Abed. Here, they describe their formation, their work, their development, different stages. But their first work started up after liberation war with the distribution of food or relief, especially the Shalla area. It is in Sylhet, Haur area. These areas people face severe flood, and they keep continue helping these people. They are very good at that. So here they describe how people face and how they act in this situation. So in this situation, people like us who are living with peace and feel happy, happy rain, that it is raining, it is fun for us, but not for the people who are suffering. Think about the people who is a deliver in the city area, deliver like rickshaw puller, they even can work, earn money, but true deliver who work in the field, in the roadside way, they don't have a work. If you think about the Bales people, the Bales deliver, they don't have any work. They stay at home and look forward a work. This is their only source of income. If they don't have their income, they have to struggle, just feed their own child. Children are crying, Father, I want food, Mother, I want food, but they don't have option. They try to take some food from their people as a what can say, in rent or leave or lease, like borrow. I think it will be the perfect word, borrow. They borrow food, rice, vegetables from their neighborhood who are comparatively wealthy, or comparatively you can say are richer than them. In that way they're surviving, but their condition become very worse. My father was a deliverer in my early stage of life. When I was a when I was a school going child, that time when rain occurred, my father has no work, had no work. We had a small heart. We all of us just sit there and watch the water is flowing, pouring rain. It was not fun at that time. So dear dear, those are very wealthy, have enough to help someone, some other people. You can help people that are that are surviving, struggling in this area. You can do your help, dear dear. Thank you. I think if I keep continue talking about flood and the life of people in this area, it will be very elaborated and very long. So I don't want to lengthen this. I think every one of us feel the pain, but not in the same way, but we feel the pain when we get the news that these people are not living in their house, they are taking shelter in the shelter house. We found children are moving from one place to another on a boat, on a vela. So it definitely hurting. So from this feeling, I believe you will help people around you or far away from you. So keep helping other. And I'm not going to discuss this issue any longer. For I'm not going to illustrate it. So thank you for watching this video. We will meet in my next video. Till then, be happy, stay happy, and keep others happy. Thank you for today.